They've been described as a ragtag bunch of surfers, musicians and free spirits, and there's certainly no denying their island eccentricity, with pop videos of water skiing robots and people playing drums in caves.
But the Isle of Wight band, the Plastic Mermaids, looks set to be heading for the big time, having just been signed by Islander DJ Rob de Bank's record label.
I went along to meet 4 of the guys of Plastic Mermaids.
Tell me, how am I supposed to know where computer ends and you begin when you just said hello to me? A choir of robots singing a digital funeral.
I have to say, very impressive water skiing.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
How long did that take?
The shot took about a morning to organise and get. We had to get 2 boats out, and obviously there's a water skiing robot as well, so we couldn't get him wet, which was quite tricky to launch 2 people water skiing simultaneously without getting wet.
Is it important that you are based on the Isle of Wight? Is there something in the music that comes from that you are all been brought up here together?
I guess there's a bit of just that isolation. Everyone ends up making slightly weird music on the Isle of Wight, I think, most of the time.
And I mean, that's sort of almost represented in what we have here in this studio that you've got, that you have built yourselves, is that every bit of kit you have bought from somewhere else, haven't you?
Yeah, or made, yeah.
Well, it's got some sort of Isle of Wight story, I guess, like whether it's been owned by someone that used to be in the Bees or...
Half of this stuff's come from other Isle of Wight bands who've accumulated it.
Yeah. Jamie realised that you could make stuff for like a tenth of the cost of buying it.
Definitely like my synth up there. It's got a special place in my heart.
So this is the album, which is lovely because it's vinyl, which is wonderful. But what I particularly like is that this is just not an ordinary black record.
The
Look
orange.
at that.
Yeah, I haven't seen that in a while.
Look at that orange. It's beautiful. What was? Yeah.
Satsuma. Yeah. It's the Jaffa of the Jaffa.
You've gone for colour. Why have you gone for colour? Just because you can?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
CDs aren't really a thing that much anymore, and if you're going to buy a physical thing, you might as well have big artwork and a nice thing that you can actually keep.
Yeah, and the artwork
love.
is really special on here as well, isn't it? I mean, this whole thing, you made this, didn't you? You actually made the model of what's going on here.
Yeah, Jamie made that.
And what is going on here?
Well, it's people are exploding.
The album title is Suddenly Everyone Explodes, so Jamie basically built a miniature scene and set them alight in one by one and took photos.
You recorded in a church at Ventnor, didn't you? What was that experience like?
That was great, actually. We decided we wanted to record with like an 8-piece string section and a couple of extra singers and 2 drums, and we just set up in this big church, St Catherine's in Ventnor.
I think the end result was quite good. I'm glad we did it.
Finding new spaces to record in, that's one of my favourite things to do.
What's the weirdest place that you have recorded in?
The cave.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But
Tell me about the cave.
We rode round to one of the caves on the south coast of the island. Carried the drums into the cave and set it
You
all
had
up.
a drum kit on the rowing boat that
Yeah.
you rowed round to the cave.
Yeah, recorded a drum track in there and then packed up just before the time came in.
I have to ask you, was it worth it?
Yeah, without a doubt. Not only for the end result of the music, but the actual day was something else.
I'm sat in a cave playing
drums.
drums. I mean,
Once the sun comes up.
that's what it's all about.
Which you wouldn't be able to do if you didn't live on the Isle of Wight.
Exactly.
I told you they were wonderful, didn't I? They're a wonderful band on a wonderful island. The boys' album, Suddenly Everyone Explodes, is released on May the 24th, and you can also hear them on BBC Radio Solent shortly. That's on May the 11th, so make sure you put that in your diary.